Look at that, isn't that for an athlete?
It's a Campese.
How you feeling, Dave?
Feeling ready for it.
You feeling ready for it?
To be a superstar.
You got a message to Pennington for making you do this? Mr. Wolf, how do you fare the team's chances?
Slim.
Are you happy with the team selection?
Apart from Muffler at prop, everything else is pretty good, I think.
What about you, Peace Melody?
I've always wanted to reenact being David Campese, and I've got the first chance on the wing with the Australia team.
Nick, any comments?
Get me out.
None. Phil, look at that athlete.
Get me out of here. I'm warming up.
Quick.
Oh,
Look
People
at
warm
that,
up. Gaz,
fantastic.
Gaz, why aren't you warming up, Gaz?
just look at his face.
Pre-game fag.
Awesome.
Martin, you excited? Athlete.
Matt Pennington, Stag. Phil Wilcox, fullback.
50p profit.
Sean Muff 6. Mark Blackburn, loose forward.
Greg Brooker, associate him on the bench. Centre.
John Murphy, prop.
Chris Wellesby, vegetarian.
John Doughty, missionary.
Kevin, 4 of spades. 50p prop. God save our noble queen.
Little fella, water boy.
KUK. Paul McDonald sub. Smithy's twin, number 3. Big Gaz.
Daniel McCormack, builder's labourer.
Andrew Rigby, scaffolder. John Legg,
Basically, Jordan Moran,
Dave Harvey, Doctor of Death.
Something soup, rat. Charlie Wayne, builder. Dave Harrison, shelf stacker.
Yeah, would ya?
To be with you.
The game started brightly with both teams giving as good as they got. The first real attack came from the Greens with Daniel McCormack darting down the left, shortly halted by the ever-impressive Phil Wilcox. Straight from that play, Mark Blackburn made a very dubious high tackle on David Harvey. It could have been career-threatening if it wasn't for David's strength. The tackles flew in from the yellows with Paul McDonald refusing to let go. The Greens retaliated with a two-pronged attack on John Murphy.
That was a bit high, wasn't it?
From a scrum, little Jimmy Flynn superbly laid off to his right, but once again, the colossal figure of Phil Wilcox was there to halt the attack. The ball was spilled and the yellows countered with Paul McDonald steaming down the wing, only for Butterfinger's Peter Melody to spoil things. Then, for no reason, the increasingly aggressive Mark Blackburn tried to twist off Daniel McCormack's head, but the incident went unpunished. Then came the first try, with Sean Wolf tiptoeing in the far corner. Then came a moment James Hall will have nightmares about. Upended and embarrassed. The yellows looked in control until John Murphy took a big hit and had to come off. The Cowboy took full advantage, sending Tom Higson down the line, but Wilcox and Wolf were in perfect positions to scupper any advances. The Ox just kept on running, battering anyone in his way. Then another sad moment for Mark Blackburn. His dirty tricks seem to crop up in every game he plays, but this meant nothing to young Danny McCormack, who was quite happy to power over the line and level the scores. Almost straight from the restart, the Greens were at it again, But this time, the mighty Wilcox and even the lightning Welsby could not stop Dave Harvey reaching the far corner. Five minutes later, and the Stag was up to some bizarre antics. What was he thinking? Up steps the Williams, with a dramatic run, powering past half the team, helping to set up another well-worked try for the Greens. Williams then turned from hero to villain as he spilled the ball straight into the path of the oncoming Wolf, whose blistering run set up Richard Corfe to touch down in the corner in dramatic style. The Greens promptly hit back with Charlie Wade reaching the far corner. At half-time, it was obvious to see that the battered and bruised Yellows had come off the worst. The second half started brightly, with the Greens adding a quick try in the corner. The Yellows were then awarded a dubious try by Wolf, much to the dislike of Andy Williams. The Yellows kept fighting and again went over. This time it was a very pleased Matt Pennington. Moran then showed the crowd why he's so popular with the ladies. This sparked one of the tries of the match, with Wolf and Melody combining well through the middle. The crowd were happy. One fan in particular was maybe too happy. Luckily, the police were on hand to assist. All the excitement seemed too much and a childish pile-on soon erupted. The Yellows then went over again, with the mighty Paul Feely going between the sticks. There was more. Another great move put the little fella Higgy in at the corner. Then the try of the match. It was fitting that it went to the Stag Matt Pennington, whose great run he will probably bore people with for years. The ref then took one cruelly in the face. But from this, the Greens capitalised and ran the ball into the far corner. Five minutes passed before the next good move, with Doughty, Melody and Brooker all combining well down the wing, only for McCormick to stop them in their tracks. As the game neared its closing stages, the ox almost killed Andy Williams, but luckily he survived this latest attempt on his life. The tricks were coming out now, with Paul McDonald showing great skill with a behind-the-back pass to Murphy. The next try sealed the Yellows' fate, with Moran setting up what looked like the winning points. There was time for one more quick try before the final whistle blew to end a great game. Both teams were happy, and so were the crowd.
Good night, Fox.
Can't present man of the match. Right, Pennington. Probably man of the match by Kellogg's, presented by Paul McDonald from Kellogg's, is Charlie Wade. Yay!